Have you ever wanted to put your hand in the microwave?
Of course. What kind of fucking question is that? Absolutely. It's like when you're a kid and you're like, oh, well, the stove, it cooks food, but like, it probably wouldn't cook my hand if I touched it. Like, I need to see how that shit works.
Well, no, I knew it was gonna cook my hand, and I still touched the damn stove.
So what do you think would happen if you put your hand in the microwave?
Even worse. I think the microwave is worse.
I think
Like
it's
the
worse
stove
too,
is
'cause
just hot, but the microwave like blows shit up with
The microwave,
small
like,
beams.
displaces all the water molecules in whatever it cooks, right? Isn't that how it heats things up?
I have no idea.
So like maybe my hand would just get really dry.
Well, I would think because you know when you like leave a hot dog in there too long and it starts to fucking sort of it
Turn
looks
into,
like a
like, an old
zombie
man
that's coming
finger.
back to life and it's like moving and it's
It's
all
moving.
warbly and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good word, dude. I haven't thought about things warbling in such a long
You just
time.
said good word? What the fuck? Who are you, man?
What do you mean warbling? I can't say good word. That's a great word. Is there a problem here?
I thought you were saying good word like good word.
Oh heavens! The good word of the Lord must be spread. Oh my!
That's
No,
also
like
not
good.
the kind of good word that I'm talking about, but whatever.
Oh, good word.
But
Is that better? Is that what you're talking about?
How long?
I'm
do you
talking
think-
about your vernacular, man. That's what I'm talking about.
I figured
right
that
now.
out. All right. Jesus.
Anyway, sorry. How long do you think I can put my hand in the
How long
microwave?
do
Is
you
that what you
think?
were gonna ask?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I'm an
Okay,
oracle.
imagine in a world there's a microwave where you can
I live in that world.
you get to put your hand in, and you do it. The microwave is also closed, but your hand
Like,
is
yeah,
in the
you can
microwave,
close.
and you can
Okay.
feel what happens to your hand while it's in the microwave. How
Yeah.
long could you keep your hand in the microwave? I don't think I make it to 30 seconds.
Hell no. I don't even know if I make it to 10, dude.
I can make it to 10.
You think so?
I can definitely do 10 because 10 is what you do. You throw some tortillas in there for 10 to make them a little toasty. I think I can
my
be
hand
I think
and a
my hand can be a
tortilla-
tortilla.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they have a similar level of microwave resistance.
No.
But I think my hand would get all warm. Maybe I could
Yes.
make it 10 seconds. No,
I
but
think
I
it's
mean
gonna
like
get a lot
warm
more than warm.
in a bad way.
It's gonna like stab you warm.
Do you think it tickles?
I think it's something worse.
Worse.
Something so much more worse than we could ever imagine.
It's like when your hand falls asleep and then it's starting to wake back up and you get like that weird like shooting pain. Do you think it's like that or no?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you talking about when your hand is asleep and it starts to feel like ants are crawling all over it?
Yes,
and
yes, and it starts
thousands of
feeling
them?
exactly
That
like
hurts for
thousands of
you?
ants. Yes.
That's not a hurt for me. That's just a thing that happens.
But you've never had it like all
It's
the ants are
just a
trying to crawl their
sensation.
way back to their home at once, and it's like a lot of ants. Like it's almost a little bit too many.
I've had a lot of ants for sure. I wouldn't have registered it as pain, I don't think.
Really?
No.
Okay. But discomfort maybe is that a fair word?
Yeah, for sure.
But like a lot of discomfort. I think it's just a regular amount, maybe. Like
if you were on the doctor pain.
That's
chart,
exactly what I was just gonna say.
where
You have the 10 faces, and the one that's a 10, it's going ah.
is your face
there's that
yellow,
one.
orange, red?
My face is I think it's a little bit red.
Really? That's
It's not
painful,
a
man.
it's not a 10, but it's like I don't know, it's like a 7 or 8, I think.
I don't know. You and we have different nervous systems then.
It's just very uncomfortable.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be playing guitar on the ground, and the electric guitar is heavy as fuck. So
It
it's
is
just
heavy.
like resting on my leg. So and then eventually I'll get tired and I'll get up, and my leg will just be so. That's the most asleep any of my limbs ever get.
Except
Is
my
after
brain.
that, and I try and fucking stand up, and I just can't, and I have to sit there for a while. I have to like stretch
gotta
my
let
legs
it-
out.
You got to let it air out. You got to let God sort that one out for sure.
Yeah. You don't get to slide away with that one. That's not. You
Why
don't get
not?
to. No, we're not getting all. I hate how cheeky you are. You're
I've
cheeky and
always
you're
been this way.
proud.
Yeah, of course I am.
You can be cheeky, but then you have, it's like you have no shame about it.
No, because I'm doing it for me because I think it's fun.
That's fucking gross, man.
Okay.
You should be worried about what other people think about you.
I agree to some extent.
No, you don't.
I don't care what losers think about me. I don't care what I think. I don't care what people who I think are lame think about me. And I think as I've gotten older, I continue to think that more and more people are actually really fucking lame.
Dude, I want lame people to worship me.
But like, if a person is lame and they like something, that probably means that that thing is also lame.
No, they're just
You
flipping
don't
a
want-
coin. And
You don't want Jerry
sometimes
from
they hit
HR.
red, bro.
Sure, but you don't want like Jerry from HR who talks about like pickleball and how much fun he has to be like, my favorite podcast is the Waste Management podcast.
First
I
off,
love how funny they are.
there's no Jerry in any HR anywhere because it's all women. Second off, there was no second off. I just wanted to say
Point
that.
one, Jackson. That's actually very fair. Men aren't compassionate enough to work in HR.
That's what I'm saying. Well, actually,
Yeah.
that's
No.
they're kind of perfect for HR because you're supposed to be not compassionate. You're supposed to be the neutral third party.
But I think you have to be neutral and apply care and compassion to both sides of an issue to try and understand where people are coming from.
No,
No.
because if you have compassion, you're biased.
I think it's impossible to be unbiased.
And I think it's impossible to be named Jerry and work in HR. So
I agree with you. Let's find. We're going to do a LinkedIn search later.
I don't.
We're
I'm not
hiring
gonna
an
go on
HR
LinkedIn.
specialist. No, you know how much I love LinkedIn. It's my favorite place on earth.
Yeah, but why do you keep bringing it up then? If you love it so much.
Whatever, dude. You just brought whatever. Fine. I just meant that we could because that is a platform where people post how they are employed.
See, and now
I don't wanna
this is
go
your
on
Jamie side
Glassdoor.
coming out. Let's check the database. Let's do a database search for every guy named Jerry real quick so we can understand something.
God forbid that I want to understand things. I don't want to spout nonsense for no reason.
Why not? It's so much fun.
Because I don't know. It just seems like kind of like what's the point?
But being on the LinkedIn database is slightly less to you.
No, that's also not fun. But like, if it proves my point, then it's important.
Everyone,
I need to
welcome back
find
the
evidence.
show. Okay, we're here to vanquish many things, but most importantly, we're here to vanquish evil from the
We're here
world
to vanquish anyone named Jerry.
and people named Jerry who are evil.
Seinfeld's got to go first.
He's got to be first on the list of famous Jerrys. Maybe Tom and Jerry.
No, I was just gonna say I think Jerry from Tom and Jerry beats him out there.
Jerry the Mouse is more he has more international appeal.
Yeah, I think that
Jerry
makes you
the
more
Mouse
famous.
is kind of the Bad Bunny of Jerry's. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, I think if he was performing at the Super Bowl, like, everyone would be up in arms. They'd be like, dude, this guy doesn't even speak English. I mean, he doesn't speak anything because he's a mouse, but they'd be upset about it.
Yeah, 100%.
They'd be like, we got Jerry the Mouse. We got a mouse artist performing at the Super Bowl now. What's next, dude? A dog artist? A cat artist?
God forbid. I mean, Americans would like that. What Americans would not like is the ostrich artist.
Why specifically the ostrich artist?
Because it's from down under.
I feel like Australians are like generally not really
Smart, I agree.
okay. I was gonna say oppressed as much, but actually it's just an island filled with people who used to be prisoners. So
That's what
maybe
I'm
that's
saying,
actually
bro.
not true. They
And
did lose a war to a bunch of emus though, and that's like really embarrassing.
the irony of it all is America's the same thing too, but it's still we're still beefing. You know what I'm saying?
We are, yeah. We love beefing.
And beef in general.
Oh, well, I think that's why we're so obsessed with beef.
I love beef so much.
We love the burger.
I mean, it's not even necessarily the burger. Think about like how much. There's probably more delis in New York City than there are
In the whole world outside of New York City, I would say.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, what the hell? So
There's more
start...
delis in New York City than there are delis in the rest
okay,
of the world.
Do you want me to lie for fun, or do you want me to Jamie everything? I can never win.
I want you to always second guess because I always want to take the opposite of what you think to make you feel
Life
worse.
is an endless cycle of suffering and standing on the tattered edge. I work at a circus at Barnum and Bailey, and I'm a trapeze artist.
What's a trapeze?
You know, like the it's got rope on either side, and then you have like the bar, and you like swing around on that wooden bar handle. That's a trapeze.
Yeah, I got nothing for you. I have no idea.
The people who perform like acrobatics at a circus, those are the objects that they perform acrobatics on is the trapeze.
The tightrope that the
a...
tightrope walker walks
Yes.
on is a trapeze.
I think maybe that's not because it's called the tightrope, right? Like you would assume that it's called a tightrope. It's got a name, but I think the trapeze is like another. In the way that the tightrope is suspended above the rest of the circus show, the trapeze is like it's like a pendulum that the circus folk swing from during their performance.
I just genuinely have I can't keep up with you, man.
Many can't.
Trapeze?
Yeah. You don't know there's no way you don't know what a trapeze is.
Is a trampoline related? Are they cousins of some sort?
I think, yeah, they're definitely not direct family, but they are, there's some genetic tie there, yeah. Like they're not siblings.
Is a trapeze bouncy?
No, a trapeze is like a tire swing, but instead of a tire, it's like a wooden bar. It's like
maybe my brain's not functioning today. I have no idea what's going on.
It's just like a swing, man. Like imagine a swing on a playground, right?
Okay.
Close your eyes with me and imagine a swing.
I can get that one.
There's no wood chips, by the way. You're in the air.
Okay.
Below you is the ground, but it's probably like 10 feet down.
And also maybe an elephant.
And also maybe an elephant below you. The ground is not made of elephants. The elephant is on the ground.
So it's maybe like elephants, though.
It's maybe like 6 feet down to the elephant, and then another 6 feet down to the ground from that. How tall is an elephant?
Taller than 6 feet for sure.
Okay, it's 6 feet down to the elephant and maybe 8 feet down to the ground.
Elephants are like 9 feet tall or something.
What the hell? Are you really?
100%, dude. Have you ever seen an elephant? I know you've been to the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo. You've seen an elephant.
Of course I've been to the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo.
Those things are ginormous, man.
Well, but what
You've
if
seen
it's like
the doors when they do the fucking changing of the guards or whatever?
The changing of the elephant.
Because they have that thing where they like walk through the elephant through the gate from the one side of the enclosure to the other side of the enclosure for no fucking reason.
They're
they
showing
make
it
it
off
to be a big deal.
I don't know, man. It's just cool because we never fucking see elephants. All right, fine. So an elephant is 9 feet tall, we'll say. A trapeze is literally, you're suspended in the air. It's like a swing, but instead of it being chain on either side, like a playground swing, it's like rope. And then it's like just a 2x4. It's like a wooden piece. And then you swing on it.
Why would they have this?
Shit.
This is an entertainment.
I think it's because it's difficult to perform acrobatics. And it's impressive to see people do things that are hard.
Right. I agree with that sentence that you said, secondly.
The second part, yeah, right.
I do enjoy watching something that is hard.
It's like if the circus were done nowadays, I have a perfect example of what the circus would look like if it were modern, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If the circus was modern, it would be made up of acts such as I show speed jumping in the air over 2 Lamborghinis. I think every act in a modern circus would be something just like that.
That's definitely true, man. I show speed. He probably was fucking Barnum and Bailey in a different life, dude.
He probably, and they're definitely dead. So he is probably the reincarnation of one of those 2 guys.
I think so. That makes a lot of sense, man.
Yeah. He would do numbers at the circus, dude. He's like strong and athletic and he can jump high and he's funny.
He'd be getting all the peanuts thrown at him or whatever.
Right.
Or that's what they do at the circus.
Have you ever
when
had
do a good
those?
job. Peanuts?
You know, like no, sorry. Yes, peanuts. But you know, like the candy circus peanuts? Like they're like the weird, like marshmallow.
Like this is a branded
orange
candy
Yeah,
called
they look
circus
like
peanuts.
they look like. No, it's not a branded candy. It's like a typology of candy.
What the fuck are you talking about, Henry?
You know, how, like you got a peanut butter cup.
Typology of candy.
A peanut butter cup is a type of candy, right?
Okay. Yes, I agree with that.
Right.
Sentence.
Yes. Reese's makes the most famous peanut butter cup, right?
Yeah, I would
A
say
circus
so.
peanut is a type of candy. It's not like a specific brand. It's not like a Kleenex.
Are peanuts candy or are they just peanuts, man?
No, peanuts are different. These are a candy that looks like a peanut.
Jesus Christ, man. Okay, all right. I'm following.
I guess I just need to stop telling you about things you don't know about. You've never heard of circus? You've never seen these in your whole life?
No, are they kind of like Swedish fish, but it's for peanuts?
Yes.
Okay. But
They're
because
like
Swedish fish aren't real fish. They're Swedish.
No, they're not real fish. They're an impression of a fish.
They're
They're
a confectionery.
Right. This is a
So this
confectionery of a
peanut, this is a confectionery peanut.
Yes, and the fucked up part is that it's a confectionery peanut of the shell. Like it's just the shell, and it's like it's made of like marshmallow or some shit. I don't know.
Okay.
It's chewy.
What does it taste like?
I don't know. I've never had one.
Okay.
I knew you would like that.
Wow, this is awesome, man.
But I'm saying you're gonna get circus peanuts thrown at you because you're at the circus.
Right. Well, it wouldn't be that bad because they'd be soft.
No, because
so
they're
they
like
wouldn't
yeah,
hurt
they're
me.
like soft. Right. Exactly.
Wow.
Yep. Let's talk about other things you don't know. I like this. Are there any
Okay.
other foods you don't know about?
I'm sure there's a lot of foods I don't know about, man.
Dude,
I don't know
we should
anything about
eat,
what.
like caviar. I want to
No,
try
I
it.
don't wanna
I bet
do
it's
that.
awful.
Yeah, it probably sucks.
And I know that it's just
Fish
expensive because
eggs,
it's
man.
like,
Fuck this.
oh, I'm
bullshit.
sure it's ass, but like, why do we pay so much money, right, for something like that if it's bad?
Because it's artisan.
Okay, I see marble statues sometimes at the museum, and those are works of art. They're artisan. They're cool. They're expensive to make. That doesn't mean I want to fucking eat them.
What does eating have to do with anything that we were fucking talking about, man?
They're eggs. Like you don't have to eat it because it's an egg. Just because something is rare and expensive doesn't mean it needs like yes, it is.
You asked why it
edible.
was expensive, and I said it was artisan.
But it's not really artisan.
And you said statues are artisan, but I don't want to eat them. What does that mean, Henry? Am I
I'm
losing
saying-
my fucking mind today? What is going on?
I guess I don't know, man.
Jesus Christ. What are you
I'm just
trying
saying,
to
just
say
'cause-
about statues?
A statue is something that is. You're right. It was a bad parallel. I'm sorry.
I
Okay.
genuinely have no idea what you were trying to say.
But
man.
I feel like artisan is not the right word to describe caviar.
Is it not artisan, though?
I feel like artisan has to do with like almost like manufacturing,
What?
like it's art. The root of the word art. Like if you're an artist, you make like people don't make fish eggs. Fish make fish eggs.
I'm saying it's like you need a special guy who has a special skill to do the thing.
The special guy is the fish, and
you
all
pay
fish lay eggs.
The special guy is the artisan who made the caviar. Fish don't just poop out caviar like you get it at the fucking fancy French restaurant.
Well, how do you make caviar then? What is it?
I don't know. I'm not a chef, man. I don't know shit about food.
Okay.
You have to
whatever.
go talk to fucking a Michelin star chef and ask. I don't know, dude.
Okay.
You have to get a guy who has special skills, and that's why it's expensive. Because
Okay,
you
like
need
an
a guy who
artisan.
has special skills. An artisan,
Like
even.
like how if you're given a rock, hypothetically. Rocks are just plain and boring, man. Rocks are in the earth. They occur naturally. They're fucking everywhere. But if you have an artisan, you could take a rock and turn it into a statue.
Yeah.
Just like caviar.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Okay, I understand now. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have used a non-edible thing as an example of an artisan. Artisans just don't... The word artisan does not make me think of food.
Okay.
It's my bad. I'm sorry. Okay, we can move on. We can talk about something else.
But artisan is like, people who churn butter by hand. That's an artisan. You know what I'm saying? It's an artisan product.
I guess that does make you an artisan. Yeah.
It's someone who has a special skill.
A special set of skills. So do you think like are spies artisans?
Spy, like CIA, FBI, KGB spies.
No, not anyone who works for the United States government is out.
Okay.
We're inept. Is James Bond an artisan?
In a way, I would argue yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure this is for my own clarity of the definition of the word. Someone with a specific set of skills is an artisan. Of any field.
I don't know what the definition... I'm not fucking Merriam-Webster, okay?
Is Merriam-Webster?
Merriam-Webster would be an artisan, I think.
Would be an artisan. Okay.
Because no one else does what they do.
What she does, even.
Well, I don't know their pronouns, so I'm going to refrain from using gendered language.
Okay, that's great. Merriam is an old woman's name, just like in the way that Jerry is not the name of anyone who works in human resources.
I'm going to name my boy child Merriam, and I am going to make them, and they're going to be the next James
Have a
Bond.
horrible future because of you.
Whatever, dude. Fucking bullshit.
Fucking A, bro.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, what kind of bullshit you been up to?
It's all fucking
You been doing any bullshit
bro.
recently?
I was thinking the other day, sometimes like I go about my life and something happens to me and I write something down to talk about on the podcast because I want to ask you, I have a really important question I need to ask you or something like that. And this week I was going through my notes before we started and I found one that just said...
This is going to be good. I just know it.
I found one. I just wrote down, why the fuck would I want my rice to be wild? I don't. So I was thinking about that the other day. I'm not really
that's
sure.
That's actually a really good point. Because like I understand the application.
Like, why
of,
is the wild rice? Why does the rice have to be wild? What does that do?
Isn't it all wild?
Doesn't do shit for the rice, man.
The rice is not alive. It does. The rice doesn't graze. It's not like a cow or a chicken where you're like, oh, I want my eggs to be cage free.
No,
like
it's not like
grass-fed beef.
It's not like different farmers feed the rice different stuff.
Maybe they do. Maybe the rice is alive.
I mean, I guess you get into like GMOs and shit, and then you kind of,
man,
you kind of are feeding it in a way, but.
I think it's the Japanese, but they think that God lives in every single grain of rice. So maybe the rice is alive.
I don't think
maybe
they believe that, man.
Maybe you do want your rice to be
because they chew up the rice to make sake. So are they chewing God? That's like disrespectful.
Well, but if God is in every single grain, surely you could use some of them for awesome stuff, like obviously.
That is the cool thing about rice is
There's
that
enough God to go around.
If you ever want 1,000,000 of something, you can get a thing that does that.
Yeah, that it's awesome about rice because it's so small. If you want 1,000,000 potatoes, that just takes up like way too much.
That's a lot of space, man. It's heavy. You know what I'm saying?
It is heavy. 1,000,000 grains of rice, I could probably fit that like
that's nothing
on my bed.
I could eat 1,000,000 grains of rice in like 3 days, I think.
I was gonna say, if you say anything less than 24 hours, I will explode into a million grains of rice.
I'm trying to think about how much rice, like if I went to like a Thai place and I ordered a side of rice, how many grains of rice is that? That's got to be like 10K grains.
No way.
100%. If I get a big side of rice?
So, but that's not a side. That's like an entree of rice.
But I ordered it as a side. It doesn't matter. It's not my main course, so it's a side.
I feel like 10,000 grains of rice is a lot more than you might think that it is.
I don't think so, because I played freerice.com growing up, where you answer fucking phonics questions.
Dude,
so
I
you
totally
can
forgot about
children in Africa or something like that.
And to be fair, rice is great. I love rice.
Yeah, who doesn't love rice?
I wouldn't feel bad about, it's like when people in America are like, yeah, we're going to grab food and like send it to third world countries. And then they get sick when they eat our food because it's like filled with chemicals.
But I used to play free rice, and they have like a little animation or like a representation, a bowl. So every answer, I think every question you got right, you earn 100 grains of rice.
Holy shit.
And you would see the little bowl fill up. And I'm imagining in my head what I think is 10,000 grains of rice, and that's like a full bowl. A full sort of medium-sized bowl.
A full medium-sized bowl?
I think that's like 10K grains.
Well, how many questions do you have to get right to get 10,000 grains? If it's 100...
100?
You need 1,000 questions? Or 100? Do you need to answer 100 questions to get...
No, you get
10,000?
you get 100 grains of rice for one question. So you need to answer 100 questions right to get 10K grains.
That's what I just said.
No, it's not.
I just said, do you need to answer 100 questions? I said 1,000 and then I said no, 100. All right, whatever. I can't do math.
But a 10K grain, that's easy, man. I can put that down.
I wonder like how many grains of rice are in like a big bulk rice bag that you could buy from Costco.
A lot, man.
How many math questions could I make children answer for that much rice?
This is a question for r/they did the math.
I think I'm going to somehow find a way to convert giving 100 grains of rice per math question into like a method to mine Bitcoin. I think there's something there.
We should give 100 grains of rice to everyone.
Period.
That's it. That was my whole thought.
That's the whole
I just think that'd be cool to do.
I think that'd be cool too, because then we could all have it. We would all have something in common.
Yeah, 100 grains of rice. And it'd be like a social experiment. Like, what do you do with the grains of rice? Do you plant more rice? Do you trade the rice? Do you eat the rice, you selfish piece of shit? If you eat the rice, you get shot on site by the government.
Do you cook your rice? That's the thing, too.
You could cook your rice. Some people are just going to eat the rice raw.
I think those people should be shot. I do agree with that statement.
But what if you don't have access to cook?
You could literally go into like any convenience store ever and be like, can you microwave this for me?
What if I live at an oasis in the West African Sahara?
That's even better because you live in an oasis. So you can take your cup of rice and you can dip it in the pool of water at the oasis, because that's the point of every oasis. And then you can leave it out in the sand and it will boil and it'll make your rice.
I don't know if that's how that works. I feel like you would need... Okay, cool.
Sand gets pretty hot, man. I don't know. I think, in the same way
Not
that
hot.
I think it can get that hot.
Well, it can. It's physically possible for it to get that hot, but it doesn't get that hot naturally.
Maybe in the oasis it doesn't get that hot?
No shot, man. That's too much hot.
I suppose not, yeah. Well,
sand only gets like burn your toes hot. It doesn't get boil water hot.
Yeah.
Do you know how many degrees it takes to boil a water?
In Fahrenheit or Celsius?
It doesn't really matter.
Well, it does matter, I think.
Well, it doesn't matter what standard you pick.
Well, but the number is different, so it does.
So just pick one then. I don't care, man. We're multinational here.
Isn't it 100? Isn't it 100 Celsius?
It is 100 in Celsius.
Okay, I was gonna say. See, it does matter. The number's different.
I know that. Okay, whatever, dude. Fuck you.
If I said 100 and I didn't specify which, you could be like, haha, no, it's not 100 Fahrenheit, you idiot.
One day, you know
If-
that video of the kid who goes in to the room where his dad is sleeping and he just continues to squirt mustard on his face for like 30 seconds?
What?
One day, I am going to do that to you, but it's going to be 10 million grains of rice.
Of rice? You're gonna replace all of the oxygen in my surroundings with rice. Are we okay, man?
Do you prefer it to be white or brown rice?
Flavor, white. Health benefit, brown.
White rice doesn't taste like anything, though.
That's why it's better, because brown rice has an aftertaste.
Brown rice also doesn't have an aftertaste.
No, it does.
It does not,
It's
man.
there, man. It's
It's
a little bit
not.
heartier. Yes, it is.
I agree that it's heartier, but it doesn't taste like shit. Actually, I don't think I agree that it's heartier.
What?
I think both rices are equally as hearty.
You think they are the same?
I think Spanish rice is the heartiest of all rice.
Okay, so that wasn't what you asked me, though.
I know I'm adding a third variable into the math equation for fun.
Excuse me, sir. Brown, white, or Spanish? You don't ask if it's about rice.
Are you going to disagree, though? Spanish rice is the heartiest rice.
Spanish rice fucking slaps.
I actually don't like it at all.
Okay.
I don't fuck with tomatoes in rice. That was one step too far.
I would still rather have white rice, but Spanish rice is good.
I simply disagree, man. I don't know what to tell you.
That's okay. So would you, between white or brown rice, would you pick brown rice then? You think?
Yeah, I'm a brown rice guy, man.
I respect it. I think I eat more brown rice than I eat white rice, but that's just because like 20 years ago, my mom was like, it's good for you. And I believed her.
Yeah, what is this bullshit? Rice is rice, man. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like
Just because the brown
more-
rice sometimes happens to like have other stuff in it,
yeah.
like these weird
It's got-
little twigs and shit,
got
that makes
whole
it healthier,
grains.
man. Fuck this bullshit.
Yeah, I think you're
bro.
supposed to eat like brown rice is brown because it has like dirt and wood and stuff in it, right?
Yeah,
And that's good for you to eat. You want to eat a little bit of dirt and wood.
particularly the wood.
Let me tell you, I
It's
was reading one
natural.
of those. California has this weird fucking stupid law where they have to disclose if there are any like hazardous materials at a site that you were at, regardless of where that place is. And so I was reading this sign in our wood shop yesterday while I was working, and it was like, yeah, just so you know, like breathing in wood shavings or like wood particulate is known by the state of California to cause cancer. And that was hard to read for me.
Why?
Because I'd just be like, well, dude, I thought wood was good for you. I thought trees were like a natural, you know.
Well, wood
It's like
dust is bad.
Well, but wood dust
Regular
is
wood
just
is fine.
wood, but ground down into dust.
Yeah, but the dust has, it's like in the air and stuff like that. Because when
I guess
when the
so.
when
Is it
the
because
wood
there's like
wood dust is kind of like when your Pokemon evolves to be flying type, okay? And then it gets in your breathing systems
Mhm.
and it starts fucking shit up because you don't want wood in your breathing systems. But wood that's not flying type is just wood. So it's just like low-key chilling in the world.
Okay.
And you can play baseball with it.
You can play baseball with it. That's a good point.
And
Anything that
baseball,
Shohei Ohtani does is probably a good thing for the world, I think.
the state of California has not yet recognized that baseball gives you cancer. So we know that that's safe.
Well, they can't do that because they have a good baseball team. And it would be bad if the Dodgers couldn't turn a profit anymore. That would be bad.
Well, you know how they could turn more of a profit? They fucking boot Shohei off. And that frees up $100 million.
Let me tell you, I actually couldn't disagree more.
They get $100 million if they don't have to pay him his stupid fucking contract, man.
They would also lose their entire Japanese audience, which I think would cost them way more than $100 million.
Oh, boo fucking who? Whatever, dude. No one watches
He's
baseball anyway.
Yeah, everybody in Japan watches baseball. They're like, we love Shohei Ohtani. He's on our tee. It's awesome. He's on a tee here, too, because I shop at a Japanese grocery store because it's close to my house. And his face is on literally every food item that you can purchase.
I mean, that's just a good idea.
Yeah, he's like the most famous Japanese guy other than, like, I don't know, Ganondorf, I guess.
That can't be true.
It's true.
It just can't be true, man.
I think he's more famous. He might even be more famous than Ganondorf.
What about Andrew Yang? Is he not more famous than Ganondorf?
First of all,
I was trying to think of a Japanese person, and I just couldn't.
Is Andrew Yang Japanese?
I have no idea, man. I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't think so. He does not have a Japanese
I don't think
name
so
at
either.
all.
He does not. Excuse me, Andrew-san.
But what do I
How do you
freaking
feel
know?
about
I don't know.
Ganondorf? He's definitely not more famous than Miyamoto, right? I mean, he made Pikmin. He's like the greatest guy of all time.
I think Miyamoto might be more famous than Shohei Ohtani.
That is so not true.
I think it might, in terms of like, you know, affecting people in the world.
Affecting people, yes, but I think by name, no.
By name, definitely not.
That's what he definitely has more reach.
But who
like,
cares if we know their name? You know what I mean? I want to
Motherfucker
feel
made
their
Mario.
presence.
Yeah, I mean, he made Mario Jumpman Mario.
Not only did he make Mario, I mean, Mario's awesome. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
He
you
also
love
made
Mario.
he
What do you
also
mean?
made Zelda. He made fucking he
made
Mario
Pikmin, bro.
Kart. He made Mario Super Sluggers. That was
I'm
a big
still waiting
one
for you to
him.
mention Pikmin.
It's
And Mario
it's gonna
Super
be a while.
Sluggers, maybe Mario could play against Shohei Ohtani. I bet Mario is probably better at baseball.
If Mario played Shohei Ohtani, it might be the biggest event of all time.
I would so fucking watch that.
They might sell out. What's that stupid racetrack that has like 500,000 seats or whatever?
What?
What do you mean what? You're the building guy. You should know this shit.
Okay, saying what is that racetrack that has 500,000
There's a
seats?
big racetrack that has a shit ton of seats in it, man.
Every racetrack has a shit ton of seats in it. Where is this place?
I don't know, man. What's the biggest one?
The biggest race. I don't know that I know. The Nürburgring is pretty big, but that's not like a public-facing racetrack.
Why does it matter if it's public facing?
Well, why would somewhere that's not open to the public have 500,000 seats?
Okay, it's just a little. I don't know. Whatever.
So Mario and Shohei Ohtani are gonna race.
And they could sell. No, they aren't going to race, but they could sell out.
Well,
that
why are they on a
stadium.
racetrack then?
Because that would is how many seats it would take for that event to sell out because it's so big.
So they have to convert the racetrack into a baseball stadium, is what you're saying.
Yes. And it's really big because Shohei is going to, they hit it far because it's Mario and it's Shohei Ohtani.
Right. They probably hit out of the parks like literally every time.
That's what I'm saying. So you got to increase the size of the field for them. Like, it's just a different game.
It's a different game. And they have to, each base is actually at like 1/4 of, the 500-meter track that they drive in, like the Indy 500 or whatever. It would be awesome.
I also think buying a ticket to to go watch a race in person is the dumbest shit of all time.
Hopefully Sam doesn't listen to this episode.
Because you sit on part, you're on turn 8 of the track and all the cars zoom by you so incredibly fast and then you have to wait like 2 minutes to see anything again. It's actually baseball, but 75% of the time they just blind you.
Yeah.
It's just like, what is the point, man?
I understand what you're saying. Like, it's not even that I disagree, but I don't really love watching sports. And if I did watch a sport, like watching it in person is not. I feel like it's more about the experience than it is about like the quality of observing the sport. You know what I
but
mean?
that's the
Like,
the secondary function.
There's something kind of cool about like being passed by a car going 260 kilometers per hour.
I guess,
And,
but then
and seeing it just go boom.
I
Would I
must
want to watch that
imagine-
for 5 hours? Probably not.
I
no.
must imagine by lap 225, you're like, all right,
You're maybe like, all right, I've had enough.
maybe we can head back.
I think the first like 3 or 4 times it would be awesome. But unfortunately, it is not only 3 or 4 laps.
After that, it's just like, oh, my hair keeps getting in my eyes, and like it's windy and it's gray outside, and fucking the
Well, yeah, dude, that's
pretzels
why
cost like $8 here. I don't know.
And that would be cheap.
That'd be a good deal for a pretzel.
At a stadium? Hell yeah, dude. They're starting to make you like give your organs away to buy stadium food. The Scrandal's going to go out of business. I don't know what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm. That's true, man.
It's sad.
They keep somehow finding food for that fucking stupid ass website with no price data. And it's just like a
Yeah,
fucking...
like who submits the photo then?
It's all
Isn't that,
submitted
like, the
via
whole
like
thing?
the Twitter account or whatever.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like, so don't you have to send in a photo of your food that you just bought?
Yeah.
So you just like,
I think
just
sometimes people submit like photos that like their parents took or something like that.
do you think maybe they could just like ask their parents maybe?
Nope, that's impossible. Have you ever
Okay.
tried having a conversation with your parents? It's not possible.
To be fair, my mom did just call me about like 15 minutes ago and I didn't pick up the phone. I'm busy talking with my guy.
That's what it is, man. You don't interrupt podcast time.
Sorry, Ma. I'll call her back when we're done.
What are you asking Santa for Christmas this year?
An air fryer. My mom
Are
was
you
like, "What do you
are
want
you
for
just saying that because that was one of the fucking responses on the Bilt rent-free quiz?
Okay,
like 2
I
days
want you
ago?
to know that I have not looked at the Bilt rewards even once. I was like, what can I get 6 times credit card points on? And it's like, you can go to this specific restaurant to get, 6 times. And it's like the most expensive restaurant I've ever seen in my life.
Bro,
And
you
I'm
don't
like,
want to
okay.
transfer your Bilt points over to Qatar Air?
I'm not rich enough to fly on Qatar Air.
Well, you could be if you stocked up some points.
I guess I could be, but then I have to spend the money to get the points anyway.
No, you use the points to transfer to Qatar Air points, and then you have Qatar Air points, which are kind of like having coins in Mario, but it's in real life. And you can say, "Can you give me a 1-up?"
I think it's
And
more
you can get a fire flower from Qatar Air as a
Do you
free
think it's more
power-up.
like how it is in Mario Kart? Like, what if I collect like 20,000 Qatar Air points? Does that mean I could just like run faster than I would be able to if I didn't have any?
No, if you collect 20,000 Qatar Air points, they give you golden wheels to put on your car.
That's actually the coolest fucking thing I've ever heard.
I'm saying you better start stocking up points, bro. I don't know.
Okay.
How else are you gonna go? How else are you gonna get the golden paraglider?
I don't know.
And their speed stat is maxed out.
Yeah. I've been trying to drive around the map and like find a little like paraglider ramp to drive off of, and I can't find any. Like Los Angeles doesn't have any.
They don't have Dead Man's Curb. They don't have a single one of those.
No, there's too many racers on the track. Like you just can't get anywhere.
I see.
Free roam mode in this map sucks so much ass. It's so bad.
Trying to get all the damn peach medallions, but they're all fucking.
Yeah, why would
They're
I?
all in
yeah.
weird places, man.
Why would I want to do that?
I'm not gonna go behind the fucking In and Out, dude. That's where the evil spirits live.
Right.
That's where the meth addicts live. They live behind the In and Out.
Well, but that's different though. Meth. I guess meth is evil. There are some drugs that have evil in them, and some that don't.
Okay, let's
I
break
think-
it down.
Let's break it down. I think meth is evil. Like meth always lead. You've never met anyone who's like, yeah, I do meth, but I'm like also functioning even a little bit.
There's no artist who's ever made some awesome art on meth, so it's
On
out
meth,
for me.
No, it's out. Mushrooms, I think they could. There's like a little bit of evil in them. Like I think depending on
Yeah,
because
they got Joe Rogan. You know what I'm saying?
right. Well, and that's what, like mushrooms bring out your inner aura, sort of. So like if you're a good person and you go on shrooms, like I think you get like Jesus powers. Like you can turn
Right.
like water into Miller Lite or something.
And you can cure people of leprosy.
You can cure people of leprosy, and you could turn one fish into like 2 fish, or maybe like a red or blue fish as well. And then you
if
get
the fish
power
is
to write,
already
like,
red or blue, it's not going to
children's
do
book.
much though.
Yeah, no. Well, but you could turn one red fish into 2 red fish.
I suppose you could turn one red fish into a blue fish, but
You can either duplicate
Feels a
the
little bit
existing
redundant.
fish, or you can turn that existing fish into a different color.
or you could
can't do
make a
both.
loaf of bread.
You could.
Kind of an underrated
could-
power. I prefer bread over
Well,
fish, to be honest.
That's the thing too. Like you could cut off your finger and it would turn into bread, and then your finger will regenerate. So you have
Right.
like infinite bread,
It's like
and your-
every appendage is like a lizard's tail.
and your blood makes people drunk. So that's cool.
I mean,
Do
if
with
you
that
ever
what you
drank a
will,
lot
I
of
guess.
blood, that would probably make you drunk, man.
I don't know what that would do to you, but I don't think it would be good.
I think you would get so many diseases, man.
I think you would get a lot of diseases. Vampires are just like disgusting.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd probably rather drink a glass of blood than wine, because that shit sucks ass, man.
No.
Okay.
Not that I don't think it sucks ass. I agree. I don't like wine.
If blood tastes like iron, then wine tastes like fucking tin.
No, wine. I think it's even worse. Wine tastes like uranium. Wine has
tastes like Einsteinium, bro.
wine does taste like Einsteinium. When are we gonna get a new element, dude?
I don't know. I've been so fucking
Hearing-
tired of argon, man. I keep hearing about
Hearing
fucking
that in the
argon.
news, hearing that in the news would give me hope. Be like, oh shit, dude, there's still more that we don't know. That's good.
I mean, there's infinite elements. We just haven't made them.
Infinium. Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose you could call it that, but it would be a little stupid.
I think Marvel has already coined that one. They
It
just
would be
can't
it would be
name-
dumb if it was called Infinium and if it was like number 155. Like there's
Yeah.
a 156 and a million more after it.
Well, so I think Infinium is maybe like element number 999, Like it's got to have some sort of significance to it.
Right.
Or like number 666, which is obviously like evilium or something. Or
Yeah.
like devilium.
Devilium.
And that one is cool because you can use that to make like weapons from Doom. That's how they
Mhm.
make the Doomslayer like sword. That thing is made of evilium for sure.
Right.
You know,
That's what the red lightsabers are made out of.
yeah, they're made of evilium,
Yeah.
devilium. Let's call it devilium.
Whatever you want, man.
Anyway, what other drugs are evil or good? I think weed is good.
In another
Or
world,
do you think it's the same as
in a-
shrooms? Where, like,
in another time, maybe I would have agreed with you. I think weed might be evil
hmm.
because it
I think-
saps the self away.
No, I think really. You think so?
Yeah, kind
Because
of.
I don't really do a lot of weed.
Like
so
all
maybe
the
that's-
old people who were like, weed makes you lazy, and
Yeah.
and
Are they right?
unproductive. Dude, I think they might be right, man.
Fuck.
And don't get me
dude.
wrong, like weed is awesome. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Yeah. Well, but
It might make you
gotta have like a
lazy,
little.
man.
Damn. Okay. Well,
and you
that's
can
kinda
be
sucks to
lazy
hear.
sometimes, but like,
Yeah, you
I think
don't gotta be.
I think we can just acknowledge that it's lazy and say that it's okay to be lazy sometimes. But like, it's lazy, man.
Can we agree that alcohol is like definitely evil?
Alcohol is definitely evil.
Not in like the
it-
prohibitionist like.
Well, I was
way,
gonna say
you
the
know?
prohibitionists were right.
I'm not saying that they were wrong. I'm just saying we got to be like a little bit more nonchalant about it than they were.
It is funny that like their whole political agenda was like,
Let's all
most
be
of the
lame
prohibitionists were women, and they were like, we don't like when our husbands beat each other, Or beat us,
Each
I
other.
suppose.
I was gonna say, our husbands are just wailing on each other. They never hit us though. Like we're chill.
But like it's all these women who are like, we don't want to be continued to be beat by our husbands.
And I think that's fair.
And then
I think
the
that's
government
valid.
was like, all right, we can try it out. And
The
then
government was
later,
like, we'll think about it.
later the government was like, it's so good though.
The government
And
was
they
like,
went back on it, man.
The president was like, I hate my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did go back on that. Well, But now they've started giving alcohol to women too. So at least, we all have that right, I guess.
Yeah.
Alcohol is definitely evil. Are there any drugs
We
that are
need more
on?
women that beat their husbands, I think, to even it out.
We need more women in male-dominated fields.
That's good.
Yeah, we need more of that. That's true.
It's no longer STEM, it's STEAM. Science, technology,
engineering, abuse,
and abuse.
math.
There we go.
That's
man.
a good one. Art, get that shit out of here.
Yeah, we don't need that, man.
Art is for liberals, regardless of gender. So we need to get that out.
Well, art is also for conservatives who have no idea what they're talking about.
No, I think conservatives make like awesome art though. It's like an AI generated image of a bald eagle like flying over, I don't know, like a beautiful sunset or something.
We need stupid people to make art as well as like really smart people. You know what I'm saying?
I think both. I think that already happens every day.
No, I'm saying we got to keep it like that.
Yeah, I don't think we need any change there. I think that's actually something that we're like good on. I think there are a lot of things that need to be changed, and that's not one of them.
Yeah, man. Like we can't just have awesome art. We also have to have, the boy in the striped pajamas or whatever.
What?
What?
You think the boy in the striped pajamas is bad art?
Kinda, yeah.
Really?
For sure.
Can I? Is this a bit or like are you being legitimate?
I'm being legit, man.
Can
that
I
book
ask
sucks
why
ass.
you think it's bad art? Really?
Well, the guy who made it is like a major hack for sure.
What do you mean he's a major hack?
In
what way? I don't remember who wrote the book.
He is a gay man who is against trans people, which is always a fun person to be.
I know one of those.
That's always a fun character to have around.
Don't like that person actually. I would disagree, but
But also the premise of the book is like incredibly stupid. We got to admit this, right? Like the book is about a kid who, his parents are Nazis or whatever, and then he is like becomes friends with a kid like on the other side of the fence in the concentration camp. And the whole book is just like fucking...
That it would never happen, yes.
Well, it would never happen, but like the whole book just ignores like the relationship entirely, I feel like. Because like, like the kid who lives in the concentration camp will be like he'll show up to hang out with the other kid one day and he'll have like a black eye or something like that. And then
they like don't.
He'll be like, yeah, your parents beat me today. And then the other kid will be like, that's not true. And that's like the whole book for like 200 pages.
They wouldn't do that.
But the book lacks any like
fair.
real confrontation towards like the problem at hand. I kind of feel this way about like most World War II Holocaust sort of stuff. Like none of them address it in a way that is actually...
That's like, hey, this was abhorrent and bad. It's like, yeah, this is an anecdote from two characters that are not real at all that might have experienced the Holocaust.
Yeah.
And this might have been what it was like for them. But also it's made up and I made it up.
I'm pretty sure the Holocaust Institute or, whatever the fuck it's called. Like there's an institution that about Holocaust education. I think this institute has like denounced the boy in the striped pajamas as like
really
like heresy or something.
That's actually really fucking funny. Like it's not funny, but like that is
like it's not supposed to be like
ironic.
a historical document,
No, definitely not. Well, it's not like
but it is
not
also
a nonfiction book. It's fictional.
It is also just ignoring like all of the main problem. Like it doesn't properly address any of the things that the Holocaust was about. So it just becomes like to me it's like a sort of nothing book. It's like, why does this even exist? And the guy who made it's stupid. So that makes it easier, but
And he
what
doesn't.
freaking ever, dude.
But what freaking ever, dude? Whatever. What a great book. It's
But
not.
you know what I'm saying? We need stupid art like that. That has to exist.
But we don't. You just established that you don't like it. So like, why does it need to exist if it's stupid?
Because it informs the way we view the world. How are we supposed to learn good from bad if all we have is good?
That's a good point, but how will we ever get to the point where we can all be informed if we continue to make bad stuff or things?
Well,
that
we
are
make
untrue?
bad stuff, and then we have conversations about the bad stuff and why it's bad.
I guess that's true. Maybe we just always need an example.
We don't get places by just always having the answer. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fuck up. We always fuck up.
We're pretty stubborn like that, low-key.
I know. I'm saying, man. We need Harry Potter. We needed Harry Potter, so Fahrenheit 451 could be written. And I know
I think
they
that
came
didn't happen.
the opposite way in history,
Yeah.
but I'm just
so
saying.
actually, the example that you just used doesn't work.
Sorry, we needed Atlas Shrugged so we could get Fahrenheit 451. How about that?
That's fair. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm just saying, like, for example, though, like J.K. Rowling could have just read Fahrenheit 451 and could have been more informed, but instead didn't and chose to write Harry Potter.
Well, I think she probably did read Fahrenheit 451, but she's too stupid to understand anything that actually matters in the world. And so she made Harry Potter.
How do we get rid of those people?
We don't. They're a tool for us to be better.
That's sad.
Not really, because in a way she has a purpose, even though she's dumb. And that's kind of cool.
I guess that's cool.
She also like puts harm into the world, and that's not cool. But like,
right, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
we're not gonna get rid of her.
It would be better if she just like didn't exist.
We can't put her on an island. We saw what happened to the other guy we tried that with.
Well, we didn't put him on the island. He willingly got the island himself and then started doing some shit on it.
I'm talking about Napoleon, man. No, I'm just kidding. I was talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. Did we put Napoleon on an island?
Yeah, we said this guy is fucked up, so we put it on an island, and then he came back from the island, and then we put him on a different island that was farther away.
What did he do? Swim?
And then he died.
Right. He died on the island. So I think, if anything, that shows that it's a good example. We should start another Australia, I think.
Okay.
You know?
And it could be on Little St. James Place. We got to do something with the island.
Well, we have to take down all the infrastructure.
What are we going to do with the island, man?
I don't know, dude. It's a fucking ex-pedophile ring. Move this end there.
It's like nobody wants the island, dude.
That's what I'm saying. We just gotta like burn it to the ground. Everything on the island, we have to demolish it, and then we can like just start growing cool plants there or something.
It's like haunted. Like it's like the 9/11 memorial. We can't build on top of that anymore.
No, but like plants cure the earth, you know, because they're like magic
Right.
and stuff. We just gotta plant like eggplants and bananas, and those two things don't grow in the same fucking
No.
We gotta plant like palm trees with
Right.
bananas, and I feel it's Little St. James Place is probably pretty tropical, right?
It's in the Caribbean, so yeah.
I would say yeah. I don't know.
say
I don't
so.
remember where it is. Okay. Well, yeah, we can grow like bananas and I don't know, guavas. I think mangoes.
It sounds
are
like
kind of
you just
tropical.
want to start a farm. I don't really.
Of course I do. That would be awesome. Isn't that everyone's dream?
No.
What?
I thought
If
your
I grew
dream
up-
was to start a bar.
It is.
So then what the fuck does a farm have to do with anything?
I think it would be fun.
You don't think that. You don't like
I do
manual
think
labor
that.
like that.
What are you talking about?
If you had to wake up at 5 a.m. to go water your fucking eggplants,
I actually don't think you know how happy that would make me.
it wouldn't make you. There's no way. I
think it would.
refuse to believe that.
Do I get to do it on my own, or is there going to be some like stupid bitch ass person who's telling me how I have to water the eggplants?
Well, no one's gonna want to be on the farm with you. I hate to tell you. No
Okay,
one's
that's
signing up
even better.
willingly.
Well, that's what, it's like an isolation activity. Like I can just go and spend time with my plants, dude. The only
Okay.
person I know who is a successful gardener is my uncle, who is a lawyer.
What does
And
that
I'm
have to do
telling
with
you.
anything, man?
Well, you know, he deals with people's bullshit all day, and then when he on his own time, like his alone time that he needs because he's a human, he's like, I'm gonna go spend time with my plants, dude. My plants listen to me, and they
But
don't judge.
that's his escape, though. What you're
No,
talking
well, that's what
about
I'm
is
saying.
you just want to work on a farm. That's not an escape. That would be your life.
Oh yeah, sorry, no, I don't. Not as my job. I do not want to be a farmer as my job.
But you would work on a farm part time?
No, I would have
That
my
also
own
sounds
farm.
miserable.
Like I would have a garden.
Okay.
I'm not talking about like a
But part-time.
100-acre field of corn. Plus, I just don't need that much corn. If the whole point is to make food, I don't need that much corn. I'm just one guy. I don't watch that many movies.
Okay. How much corn is a popcorn? Whatever. Do you
Like
have a
how
fish
many-
this
like
week?
a bucket? Like
Tell
a
us about your
bucket? No, no,
fish.
I want to talk about this. This is good. This is just like 100 grains of rice. You mean like how much corn is like popcorn from the movie theater?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's got to be like
It doesn't need to
I
be
feel
from the movie theater, I guess. It doesn't really matter.
okay, but like where, like okay, if I go to Trader Joe's and I buy a bag of popcorn.
Well, I don't want you to go to Trader Joe's either.
I went to Trader Joe's yesterday and I bought popcorn.
Trader Joe's is an evil place.
What? Why?
It is, man.
I
It's
love
fucking
Trader
owned
Joe's.
by Amazon.
It is?
What do you mean it is, man?
Dude, no.
you gotta
that's
do your
actually
due diligence, bro.
Why would I ever do that?
Your
That would make me
popcorn-
feel guilty.
Your popcorn just put fucking Katy Perry in space again.
She can go back. She wrote Dark Horse. She's a California girl, and I could never forget about her. Katy Perry deserves to be in space. Jeff Bezos deserves to have his head removed and used as a crystal ball by an oracle.
I don't know if Katy Perry deserves to be in space. That's
She
a little
wrote
far.
Firework.
I don't care, man.
The interview would not have existed without Katy Perry.
That's not true.
It's not. Anyway, yeah, I have a fish this week. You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm so excited, man.
Okay.
I've been waiting
look
all week
excited.
for this.
Have you?
Every week I wait all week for this.
I think you wait all week for it, but that doesn't mean that you have to wait all week in anticipation. I wait all week. Every week. I wait all week for it to be Thursday.
I mean, not an incorrect statement.
Okay. Well, my fish of the week for this week is the wolf fish. Yep, that's right. Ooh. Ah. The wolf fish is cool and awesome because it eats sea urchins and it lives in very cold North Atlantic waters. And its blood produces antifreeze. So it doesn't like the water is so cold that in order to be able to like swim around in the environment and survive.
Hold on. Like,
Yes.
I go to Home Depot and I buy antifreeze.
You buy antifreeze to put in your wipers for your car?
Yes.
Yes.
It produces antifreeze.
It produces proteins in its blood that are similar functionally to antifreeze.
Okay.
It's not the exact like it's not like when you pour antifreeze in your
I
car.
thought you were gonna say we hunt wolf fish so we can get antifreeze, and that would have been pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool. I mean, the chemical structure of those two things is very close.
Okay,
How about that? Is
fair
that
enough.
helpful?
That's cool.
Yeah. It's cool that it produces it on its own because we had to make it, and then we found the wolf fish, and we were like, well, what the fuck have we been doing? They
Yeah,
know how
that's
to make
true.
it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Their blood is like windshield wiper fluid, and they eat sea urchins, and they're good for the environment because sea urchins are invasive to pretty much every possible environment that they could be introduced to because they just fuck and reproduce all the time.
Yeah, sea urchins are like the fruit flies of the sea.
Yeah, except they're way more annoying because if you step on a fruit fly, you live. But if you step on a sea urchin, you might die.
But apart from that one downside, we would say they're quite similar.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I would love to, like, if I personally was not weak to sea urchins, if they didn't do like ×2 damage to me, I would love to just like lob one at an enemy of mine.
Just wear a big glove.
It's got to be a pretty thick glove, though.
We've made
right.
big things before.
You're right. I'm sorry. What else they do? Oh, they also I don't know. They mate for life, so that's cool, I guess too. But not as interesting as the antifreeze part.
Don't a lot of animals do that?
No.
Okay.
Not really. It's like mostly mammals that mate for life, but other than that, I think most animals, I think could maybe end up on the Whatever podcast.
Okay. I'm not really sure what that is supposed to mean.
I think you can interpret that however you will.
You think most animals can end up on the podcast where it's the one white guy and he just like berates like OnlyFans creators for like 3 hours straight?
I think so,
You
yeah.
think most animals could end up on that podcast?
I think conservatives would be judgmental of the mating behavior of most animals. How about that?
I don't think so, man.
Well, they're going to be like, oh, they're animals, so it doesn't matter. But like, you know, if I am a wolffish and I'm loyal to my wolffish wife and I go to wolffish church every Sunday after I'm done eating sea urchins, and fucking Joe Rogan is like, dude, that's so tight. It's awesome that you're a God-abiding wolffish.
Yeah.
You know? But if I'm a little explorative wolffish and I have 3 wolffish partners and we're in a wolffish polycule, I think Joe Rogan's less cool with that, you know?
I don't know, but that's not really what is happening on the Whatever podcast. I'm sure sometimes that happens.
What are you talking about? It's just a really insecure white guy making fun of OnlyFans creators for no reason because he gets no pussy.
Well, I don't think it's for no reason. I think he wants to feel better about his own life choices because he had no external source of validation. So he chooses to attack people who he sees as living as freely as he wants to.
I think if he just acknowledged his own weaknesses and then overcame them, he could just be like a better guy. But he's too weak to do that, which is lame.
Yeah.
A wolffish would fucking kill the Whatever guy.
I don't even know what his name is, man. I have no idea.
I don't either. And I'm not going to learn it. He doesn't even deserve the right to have me Jamie him.
It is funny
Anyway.
to be like a podcast guy and like your thing is just like having people on your podcast that you think are like, you know,
They like suck.
they suck. They like are against every moral you have. It's like, what is your show, man? What are you doing? What do I do? I just hang out with the people I hate the most all the time, and that's
all
my
the time,
job.
and I make fun of them to make me feel better about myself.
Yeah. It's like, wow, dude, that's that guy has a great life. That's all I can say
If you're gonna
about
base
that, man.
your whole belief system off of like a book, you should make it off of a cool book, like
Fahrenheit 451.
Fahrenheit 451 or Animal Farm. That would be a cool book to like believe in as your scripture.
Yeah, you can, learn about the downfall of the Russian Federation or whatever.
Right.
Or I guess the Soviet Union.
That would be helpful information in your real life.
And helpful information is also the title of my poem this week. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, dude.
It's called Locking Antlers, and it goes like this. And then we were stuck, of our own feeble accord, with half the dance left to go. 10 petals you did pluck, by the blade of your sword in a single swift blow. If we let the heart run amuck, to which we can afford, will our antlers then glow? I hope you let me hope so. And that's my poem for this week.
I liked that one.
Thank you, man.
Well, I feel like sometimes the title is very much an abstraction from the rest of the poem, which is not a bad thing. But I think normally, like when I what okay, I don't
Sorry,
have to say anything.
I have a joke that I'm gonna say after you're done talking that I thought about.
Okay, do you want to just say it now?
I was gonna say I'm writing my biggest poem ever, and it's called Burger Town. That's the thought I
Okay.
had in my head. I don't know if it's valuable
So that just
or.
that doesn't seem like a joke. That sounds pretty fucking awesome.
I don't.
This is my biggest poem yet. It's called Biggest Poem.
Yeah. Oh,
But anyway,
man.
I feel like a lot of the time, like I know you say you start from the
Burger
title and then
Town.
you write your poem afterwards. So I can't wait to hear what Burger Town is about. Burger Town is just going to be a reading of you listing off every location on the Fortnite map. To Greasy Grove, my tires drove. There's something there. You can feel free to use that one.
I'll think about it, man.
Tilted Towers, I ran for hours. Anyway,
It's just about running away and
yeah. It's about running away from a squad that you encountered in your Fortnite map.
Dusty
In
Divot.
your
I
battle round.
tiptoed away.
Dusty Divot, I then did pivot.
Ooh, okay.
Boom.
All
Bars.
right, man. All right.
Yeah, my most listened to artist of the year was Kendrick Lamar.
That's not true, though.
It is true.
Is it true?
It's not my most. It's not my most. It's not my most listened to album, but he was my most listened to artist.
Okay. All right.
My fourth most listened to album was GNX. And for some reason, my third most listened to album was the Undertale soundtrack, which I feel like I don't remember listening to very much this year, but I guess I did.
This is what I'm saying. I think all this dumb, like, stupid music wrapped bullshit is all the data's fucked up for some reason. Because literally everybody in the world goes, this is not right when they see their own stats.
No, that's not true. It's just recency bias. You're like, I haven't listened to any of this, but like, I probably listened to a ton of Undertale shit in like April.
I know there's some of that, but there's also like, why does it come out in December instead of at the end of the goddamn year? So it's like, it's not all the days of the year, which I think is BS. And then it's also it's like, how do they count fucking how many times you play a song? Like, do you have to listen to the whole song? What if I only listen to a minute and a half of an 8-minute long song? Does that count as a play? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's all dumb and it's like, how many times do they count that you listened to an album? Is it how many times you listened to any song from the album, or is it how many times you had to click play on the entire album? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's all dumb bullshit.
Or like, it would be nice if they told us like how they measured the metrics too.
That would be cool, because then we would know. Or if they gave us the list of all the stats instead of just giving us your top 10 played songs or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to look at all this shit, man.
I do. I think it's interesting too. Like because I use YouTube Music. I know. I'm sorry. Whatever. But they told me who my top 5 artists are, obviously. But then also, like, for Kendrick, it gives me like a list, and it shows every day that I listened to him, like, across the year. And also, it goes from January to November. It does not have any data for December, but that kind of makes me think that at least they use data from essentially the whole year.
That is if they use December for the next year's one. But I don't think they do, because they would show you that if they did.
Dude, of both months of August and September, there were only 23 days that I didn't listen to Kendrick Lamar. 2/3 of the days in both August and September, I was listening to K-Dot.
Sure, man, you gotta.
I don't know. I'm just happy about that. That's a good metric. That's a metric that I'm happy about.
All right. It's an interesting subsect that you picked out for some reason.
I don't know. I just think it was funny that my most listened to album was Let God Sort 'Em Out, and then my second most listened to album was These Nuts by Ninja Sex Party.
I mean, that is crazy, man. I don't know.
That's like that's the most me thing ever, though. You can't disagree with that because it's true.
I don't know, man.
I'm a deeply unserious person who also loves good art.
Like these nuts.
No, that's the deeply unserious part. Everyone knows that Let God Sort 'Em Out is just a very unserious. It's a silly album filled with jovial tunes.
I mean, some of the tunes on there are quite jovial, I think.
Some of them are a little bit jovial.
I mean, are you supposed to be doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe if you're sad? I don't think sad people are doing pirouettes inside of snow globes.
I think people on crack are doing pirouettes inside of snow globes, and we agreed that crack is evil.
We agreed that meth is evil. I don't think we got the crack.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Everyone knows crack cocaine is not evil because nothing could be evil if malice was behind it.
Well, are you sure? Maybe you don't know the definition of the word.
Sure. I think I know
It's
a
a
lot
tough
of
word.
definitions. I named my kid Merriam after all.
That proves to me that you don't know anything about words.
Whatever, dude.
My grandma's name is Merriam.
That's not true.
Steve's mom's name is Merriam. Okay, is that
Okay, so that's not
better
your
for
grandma
you?
then.
My step grandmother's name is Marion.
Thank you.
We call her Emmy.
Okay.
I don't know why that's short for Merriam, but it is.
I don't think it is. I think that's just a different name.
My sister thought it was short for Emerald.
It's definitely not short for that.
Sure isn't.
But I like the idea that it could be.
Because if it was short for Emerald instead, I think we would all call her Chaos, like the Chaos Emeralds, and that would be way cooler.
You should just call her Rouge the Bat.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that sentence inside of my head, actually.
Damn, step grandma, you look like Rouge the Bat. You could say that at Christmas.
I think if somebody said that I looked like Rouge the Bat, that I would consider that a great compliment.
That's an amazing compliment, I think.
Well, that's right. Like, Rouge the Bat is hot as fuck. And so I don't know that I would like to transfer that sort of energy to a family member of mine.
Dude, one day I want to grow up to have fists like Knuckles.
I want to sound like Knuckles in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie because he's played by Idris Elba.
Well, yeah, I want to sound like Frank Ocean, man. Like, don't we all?
I guess so, low-key.
I just want my fists to be big, though.
I want my fist to have spikes on the end. That would be cool.
I'm not super keen about that.
Really?
Because I
feel like,
man, you ever see people with the crazy long nails and they're like typing and shit? That's miserable, man. Think about all the ways that the spikes on your knuckles are just gonna get in the way.
Yeah,
when
but
you
I
go
feel
to
like they're
open
not
when you
as-
go to open a door and the knuckles and the spikes just go
You can't
2/3 of the
put it all
way through the door.
Yeah, that might be sort of inconvenient.
It's gonna be inconvenient, man.
Okay, so maybe I don't want the spikes. I feel like the spikes are, at the very least, though, they're less
The spikes are
inconvenient.
huge.
The spikes are huge, but the spikes are less inconvenient than having, like, acrylic nails.
I think that might be true.
I think it is true. There are a lot of things you could still do with it. You could still open, like, doorknobs. You could still grab most things, I think.
You ever see the Guinness Book of World Records for the person with the longest fingernails? And it's like
Sounds
they're like
awful.
8 feet long or some bullshit, you know?
You mean like actual like fingernails, not like acrylic nails?
Yeah.
I do remember seeing pictures of that when I was a kid and being like, dude, that's just gross.
Like some world records just don't need to be attempted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it's like, and I feel like if you just get specific enough, like you could probably set a world record on your own.
Well,
if
that's
you
what the
want to.
Guinness Book of World Records is, right? It's all people who are like, this is the world record for the guy who put the most rubber ducks in his mouth for exactly 46 seconds on a Thursday.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I guess.
Well,
I
like I
mean,
feel like if it's got to be broad enough, but not so broad. Like most straws in mouth, like One guy's got a record for that. But maybe most straws in mouth on Wednesday and most straws in mouth on a Thursday are two different records. Like, it doesn't really matter what day of the week it is. You know, one person got more straws in their mouth than the other. But you could set your own world record by being like, I am the person who has held, I don't know, my glasses above my head on a Thursday inside of my apartment building in Los Angeles for the most amount of time. And then you're good. You could set a world record
the
on your own.
only real world record that I actually recognize personally, this is Jackson's book of world records. The only world record that I recognize is when someone has the world record for the most world records. Because that's a playa right there.
Because that is like the most talented person on Earth alive.
Yeah, no one is more talented than them. They're they're capable of any job.
That person should have the most money, I think. Like, in the world. Like, I think it would be fair if we just took all of Elon Musk's money and gave it to
If we're talking about
person.
value provided to society, yeah.
Like, they can just do the most stuff. Yeah, I wonder who that is.
I don't know, dude.
It's sad that we... Okay, can I Jamie this, please? This person's name
You can Jamie that one. This is,
like,
I mean, yeah.
I think that's
fine.
Fair.
I'll allow this one.
Who holds the world record for most world records?
Wow.
Let's find out. I bet it's iShowSpeed. All right, so...
it could be iShowSpeed.
What the hell? Okay, this guy sounds awesome.
And then we're gonna need a list of the world records he has as well, Henry.
I've got you. I'm gonna read some. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Instead of just giving your
reacting
exclamations, we could maybe
I know.
Get on with the content.
So this person's name is Ashrita Furman. He is, of course, he's from fucking Brooklyn, New York.
Let's go, dude.
Duh.
Amen.
His occupation on his Wikipedia page is listed as a health food store manager.
Okay.
However, that's his occupation, but like on his Wikipedia page, his name, by the way, is actually, he was born Keith Furman. He's just described as an American Guinness World Records record breaker.
Yeah, I mean, that is, yes.
And let me tell, do you want to guess how many records Ashrita Furman has? I mean, I want you to know, it's not it's not like, oh my God, he has over 1,000 records. Like, it's a high number, but it's not, you know.
Yeah. I was going to say like 320.
Lifetime. Ashrita Furman has set more than 600 official Guinness records and currently holds over 200.
Nice.
He thus holds the Guinness World Record for most Guinness World Records, which again is just fucking awesome.
This also means he probably has the world record for the most Guinness World Records lost.
I suppose that is true as well.
Which is also kind of a cool stat.
Yeah. Let's see.
Can we get a list of the world records that he holds?
All right. In 1979, so he was born in 54, making him 25 in 79, right? So that's actually great for all of our listeners. I don't know about you, Jackson. I'm washed up and I'm 22, but Ashrita here set his first world record at 25, which means we've still got 3 years to work with.
You've still got time, yeah.
He set his first official record by doing 27,000 jumping jacks.
Already off to a fantastic start.
Already fucking awesome.
Amazing, man. Yes.
In 1986...
See, immediately, this guy is more qualified than every gym teacher in America.
In America, that makes him awesome. Also, by the way, I would just like you to know, his name, Ashrita, he changed his name in around 1978, and Ashrita means protected by God in Sanskrit. So he's already just announcing to the world that he's goated.
Right.
In 1986, Furman invented and set the record for underwater pogo stick jumping.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. It doesn't specify, unfortunately, what that contains or what the record was.
I don't know, but that should be at the Olympics if it isn't already.
I think that should be there. Let's see. What else has he got? Records around the world. He's a tour manager for his meditation group and travels extensively.
Okay, so that's not a record.
No, I know. I'm reading. He completed his goal of breaking a record on all 7 continents when he set the mile hula hoop record, which is running a mile while having a hula hoop on. He said that in 2003. He distance pool cue balancing? What the hell? Okay, he set the record for distance pool cue balancing at the pyramids of Egypt. He set the record for standing on a Swiss ball at Stonehenge. I don't know. Oh,
what
a Swiss
is
ball.
a Swiss ball?
It's just an exercise ball.
Okay.
I don't know why. He did the most
but it's
sit-ups
at Stonehenge.
at Stonehenge. He did the most sit-ups in an hour at the Eiffel Tower, which is kind of a huge flex.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, this is fucking awesome. In Indonesia, he set the fastest time to run a mile while balancing a milk bottle on his head.
What was his time? Does it say his time?
It unfortunately does not.
Oh, god damn it, dude.
Okay, here we go. We got one. He still holds this record. He set it in 1982. He broke the record for running 8 kilometers on stilts.
Nice. Well, that can't be running, really.
It's 5 miles on stilts in 39 minutes and 56 seconds. Which honestly, I mean, that's not like fast, but that I would still consider that to be running.
It's a stilts time for sure.
Let's see. 39 minutes 56 seconds. That's an 8-minute mile.
Yeah. I mean,
on stilts. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I know people who can't run that with their own damn feet.
Well, these people are clearly not as fit as this guy is.
He developed the sport of gluggling, which, as you might guess, is underwater juggling.
Right. I would have guessed that.
It's pretty awesome.
Underwater, that's not really...
I would say that it's not very difficult, no.
That can't be very difficult.
On January 30th of 2008, he unveiled his giant pencil, which was 76 feet in length. 76 feet. Just to be clear, 76 feet in length and 22,000 pounds in weight.
I like the idea of him. He woke up one day and he said, "I'm going to reveal my giant pencil. No one has seen this yet."
I like the thought of him saying, "No one has seen my giant pencil." I do like that. Oh my god. The pencil was built in 3 weeks as a birthday gift.
To who?
One of his teachers.
Wow. That's so heartfelt.
He is an Indian spiritual leader who taught meditation in the United States. There you go.
Well, that's great. Let's leave this guy alone for the rest of
I don't know,
time.
dude.
Seems like he doesn't really...
I think Ashrita Furman, he doesn't need us, but we might need him.
I don't think we need him, man. I think we can
think about that fucking range.
We can just appreciate him.
You invent underwater juggling and set a world record, and then you also build the world's largest pencil, and you can run an 8-minute mile on stilts?
We could do some wacky shit like this, though. You know what I'm saying?
We could, sure, but we haven't.
Okay, let's invent something underwater. What's something underwater we can invent?
Drowning.
We can't invent that. That's
already been done.
It already exists, dude.
Let's fucking destroy Ashrita Furman and invent the largest pencil manufactured entirely underwater.
What if we do it's upside down underwater juggling? And we have balls that float, so we stay upside down, and we push the ball down, and then it floats up.
So we
Yeah. So it kind of looks like juggling.
Okay. I like that. I
We could
I
do
could
that.
see that happening.
What if we did? It's like underwater jumping jacks. What if we do 17,000 underwater jumping jacks?
Unfortunately, you need to add another 10,000 jumping jacks to that.
Okay, let's do. What if it's world record for the fastest time to do 100,000 underwater jumping jacks,
100,000?
and it takes us months,
I was gonna say it.
but no one else will attempt it.
That is true. I unironically think that could kill us.
How could it kill us, man?
Well, first of all,
We're
we
just
would
doing
need
jumping jacks underwater. It's not dangerous.
we would need to have oxygen the whole time, which is a task in and of itself.
Well, no,
that
I'm
is
saying like
laborious.
on a weekend,
And also-
we'll go out to the pool. We'll do 100 jumping jacks underwater, and then like
Oh,
we'll
you
go
mean
back.
We do
and-
this every day for like
No, we'll
10
do it.
years.
We'll do it every weekend for 10 years. Yeah.
So it's not most done in a row. It's just most done collectively.
It's how long it takes us to get to 100,000.
Okay.
Most
Yeah.
sit-ups in an hour at Mr. Beast Land in Saudi Arabia. And then
Is that a-
when the theme park goes away,
No
no
one, will
one
be able to
else
break
can
it.
do it.
We have to do it once they announce that they have a foreclosure notice.
I think that might be soon.
That might be next week.
It might be next week, man.
Maybe that's a Christmas break type project.
Yeah. And we could get there
Uh.
with your awesome built points that you can transfer to Qatar Air.
Okay, why does that have to be my built points? Why can't we use yours?
I don't want to use my built points, man. I'm saving those for the mortgage or whatever.
Me too. Why do I have to spend them on Qatar Air?
Someone has to. We have to get there, man.
We're just going to buy it outright. If anything, we should use our built credit cards to buy our tickets on Qatar Air so that we can get 6 times travel points.
No, dude.
That's more points towards our mortgage.
No, man.
Our mortgage.
Don't say that. That's gross.
Mortgage.
What did we learn today?
I learned that the Guinness Book of World Records is probably a more credible book than the Bible, and that I think I'm going to live my life using the rules found in that book instead.
We also learned that the microwave is dangerous and you shouldn't put your hand in it.
We should set a Guinness Book of World Records record relating to like using a microwave underwater while doing a jumping jack or something.
Guinness Book of World Records, least amount of free rice given to children in Africa.
I think we're kind of already holding that at none.
Then roll We Are the Champions by Queen in that instance.
Okay. What did you learn today?
I just said everything I learned today, man.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought we were having banter. I apologize.
I don't have anything funny to say, so